Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
9 MP.
Another day, another win. Good work. Win this game so we can go hit the buffet for some chicken wings.
He's about to tear it up.
Fans live for games like this one.
Just pineapple?
No, pineapple. Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, no, we got...
Up next, the Magic taking on the Hawks. For the Magic, they've shown no fear so far this season. Now on the road against one of the toughest tests yet. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. In the second half of February now, the power rankings have lots of statistical analysis to pull from. You look at the Raptors. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And looking at Orlando, boy, they are living the dream, continuing this improbable journey, proving throughout the year that they're the real deal.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Jalen Suggs is out there with Wade, and it's Wagner in at the 3. And for the Hawks, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Karis LeVert is out there with Simmons. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3, the small forward. So, Clark, when you look at the MVP voting over the last few years, it has been dominated by the big men, especially 7-footers.
Yeah, pretty unique, right? For years, 7-footers didn't get much MVP love, and this stuff is somewhat cyclical, as you know, Kevin. Big shifts happen, like the talk of getting rid of conferences because the West was too strong once upon a time. That conversation and narrative flipped too, so I think, again, cyclical stuff happens in this league. Terrific shot from LeVert. Knows how effective he can be from deep.
And Hero outside. Wade from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if you want to contain him. See if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Riza-Shea.
The interior game of Simmons is rock solid. When he gets a matchup he likes, he knows exactly how to exploit it.
Wagner outside. Wade up top. Kicks it out to Wagner. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Suggs. From past the arc. Rebound by Johnson. And has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Riza-Shea. Simmons, a screen on Suggs. And it's Riza-Shea missing. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Wagner finds Wade. Rebound by the Hawks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, in that one, you can pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Banchero, that's good.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Riza-Shea in the corner. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, D.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he's been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
Wagner outside. Poke loose and stolen by Simmons. On the wing, Johnson fires the 3. Carter pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Wade gets the bucket.
A reliable passer leave obvious openings, and Suggs is going to help his team take advantage of it.
Pass to Riza-Shea. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Magic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Riza-Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Wagner passes to Suggs. Just 4 to shoot. Johnson with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The Magic trail by 3. Here's Suggs. Nothing on the board. Banchero outside. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. Excellent D there by Johnson. The Hawks leading by 3. Simmons on the wing. Over Suggs. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by LeVert. Simmons got his second bucket.
They do not need Simmons to be a three-point shooter. If he can hit the mid-range, Jay, that opens up a lot by itself.
Suggs passes to Wade. Shoots over LeVert. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 8 points. And Atlanta has possession. Riza with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against Sacramento. Outside for Simmons. Riza in the corner. Connects from three-point range. 6 points for him.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
And we get a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Magic trail by 6. Banchero outside. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the three if you give it to him.
The shot by Okongwu, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Wade kicks to Suggs. Pass to Carter. Now Wade lets it go from deep. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. LeVert with it, defended by Carter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
And it's Banchero top the key. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
LeVert with a wide open look. Off target from outside. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Wade. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Simmons, a screen on Suggs. Down low, and Okongwu has it in the corner. Offline with his 3. Orlando's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Wade, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Mann's checked in for the Hawks. And the Magic making a change here as well. Abaji's checked in. Mann passes to Okongwu. Johnson from outside. Abaji pulls it in. The Magic have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Wade outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Hawks. Their last encounter was in Orlando. They were able to handle the Magic.
Yeah, they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Well, composure, execution, efficiency in a tight ball game is typically what's going to determine the winner.
Back to Wagner. Carter with the screen. Shot clock at 5. Abaji can't get it to go.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Simmons can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 3. Carter outside. Pass to Suggs. Now here's Wade. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And Simmons kicks to Johnson. And here's LeVert. Mann in the corner. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against Charlotte just was phenomenal. He ended up with 43 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Atlanta's shooting 47% here so far. Pass to Okongwu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jalen Suggs. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
The Magic making a switch here. Gray's checked in. Paolo Banchero comes in for Franz Wagner. Anthony's checked in for Wade. And Black's subbed in for Suggs.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
They set the screen. And once again off the mark by... switch here. Simmons is checked in. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Reza Shea. Then it's Simmons. And it's man in at the shooting guard position. Pass to man. Reza Shea in the corner. Knocks down the 3-ball. 11 points for Reza Shea.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. Carter sets the pick for Wade. Here is Carter, covered by Okongwu. They get the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Pass to Simmons. Hawks passing it around. Man with it. Back to Olynyk. 3-pointer. Orlando grabs the miss. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues Clark to hone his 3-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the 3-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
Pass to Reza Shea. Olynyk sets a screen for Simmons. Now Reza Shea. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists in the game. Orlando's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Now Suggs. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. The Magic need to get a shot off here. No good from Wade. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Reza Shea wide open. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And Carroll passes to Carter. Banchero against Simmons. Wade from outside. Pass to Suggs. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Suggs has got 6.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Olynyk can't hit. Magic leading by 3. Now, here's Suggs. He's got 6. Banchero passes to Wade. Reza Shea with the steal, and they're pushing it up. Here's Mann, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
Johnson, he's checked in for Olynyk. Franz Wagner's checked in for Orlando. To the wing right side. Johnson against Banchero. Banchero drives the double. Here's Suggs. No good on the 3. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Magic have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Wade with it, outguarded by Simmons. Reza Shea with the steal. Mann with it. He's got 6. Pass to Johnson. Mann with it. Johnson in the corner. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Okongwu. And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
And, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance. Spruce it up a little bit.
Wade for 3. Gets that one through the hole. Make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Krejci. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping the draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in. Wade kicks to Carter. Here's Black. Back to Carter. Inside. Here's Wade. And it's good for 2. Wade's got 9 points in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Simmons to stop the run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to guard because he's got excellent speed. He knows how to use his body. And if you get too physical with him, he knows how to draw fouls.
And he's good on the second. Magic leading by 5. And here is Suggs. He's got 6. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. To the middle. And it's Carter missing.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
A nice shot by LeVert.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Suggs. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Ben Simmons.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
Both free throws good from Suggs.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Pass to Wade. And Carter has it in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Kicks it out to Wagner. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Pass to Krejci. Now Johnson. From deep. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Wade. Here he goes. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Carter finds Suggs. Wade outside. Back to Suggs. Pass to Carter. The three. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Krejci, no good. Orlando leading by 8. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Wade passes to Wagner. Back to Wade. To the inside. And it's Suggs missing. Here's Krejci. Outside, Simmons. Trying to get something going. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And the first half is now in the books. It's the Magic. They're up by 8. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena.
Welcome. First up,
We know the draft's an inexact science, even with all that prep that goes into it. So congrats to the teams that chose these 5 rookies.
and now time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Magic.
One big reason they're up.
Thank you for being with us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Wade out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. LeVert finds Johnson. Riza-Shea in the corner. Pass to LeVert from outside the arc. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
You know, these are exactly the shots, guys, the coaching staff wants LeVert to take because they know it gets him going.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. As your superstar says, it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks.
Well, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Pass to Wade. Carter on the wing. Shoots over LeVert. Here's Wade. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night. Reza Shea with it. Carter on him. Reza Shea in the corner. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got assist number 8 here in this one already. Carter with a screen on Simmons. Drives to the hoop. Wade uses the glass to finish the layup. Wade's got 29.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
For the tie, Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Suggs. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Magic lead.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Reza Shea in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark. Orlando leading by 5 to the left wing. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Suggs passes to Banchero. The jump hook. That's good from Wade on the assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 4 assists now tonight. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Pass to LeVert. Takes a 3. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Wade against LeVert. Wade dishes to Banchero. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
A wide open look here for Okongwu. No good from outside.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Bangs home the trifecta. Reza Shea's got 9 points now in just the 2nd half.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And there's the call on Reza Shea. That's his first foul.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Simmons against Suggs. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range. Banchero's got the lead up to 8 now for Orlando. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived out to the hype, being the #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Count that bucket. Carter's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Now Wade, 33 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Banchero, to the paint. Wade kicks to Banchero. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Hawks trail by 7. Pass to LeVert. On the money with the shot from the left block. LeVert's got 20 points.
And, you know, LeVert, when he's on a roll, he's like a boulder. It just keeps snowballing in a positive direction, and nothing can stop him.
Here's Banchero, and he makes that one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Reza Shea in the corner. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. And it's 29 points for Reza Shea. Wade surveying the D. Banchero passes to Wade. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Suggs. Back to Wade. And Simmons with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Now here's LeVert. Simmons, a screen on Wade. Down low, pulls it up. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Magic leading by 4. Now here's Wade. Pass to Banchero. Offensive rebound. And it's Carter missing. Hawks have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. It's stolen by Banchero. Wade left side. Carter outside. Back to Wade. Poked away. Simmons with it. Picked up by Suggs. Simmons passes to LeVert. Reza Shea with it. Shines in a wide open look. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Wade. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Banchero. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's stolen by Wade. Here's Wagner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Wade, right side. Pass to Abaji. 5 on the clock. Wade passes to Banchero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Ben Simmons is out there with Risacher. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Olynyk, and it's man in at the small forward position.
And the Stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Wade. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
And they pick up 2.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Simmons with it. Out left to the wing. Olynyk has the open look. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Pass to Banchero. To the inside. Wade outside. Kept alive. Back to Banchero. Lopez with the steal. Here's Risacher. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Risacher. And here is Olynyk. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Misses in close.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Lopez, and Jalen Johnson subbed in for Olynyk. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. Now Wade. Pass to Wagner. Launches it. A basket good off the assist from Wade. And the Magic lead by 7.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
To the middle, here's Mann. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. And then on Thursday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Wade outside. Banchero is screen for Wade. Pass to Suggs. Fires the 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there may be more in store.
Simmons dishes to Johnson. Now, man. This one for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Wagner kicks to Wade. Orlando moving the ball around. Rebound, Atlanta. Man finds Simmons. Here's Risacher. Good, another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Here's Risacher. He's defended by Wagner. Simmons sets a screen for Risacher. Here's Mann. And the 3 off target. Orlando leading by 7. Here's Wagner. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wagner fearless in his attack and aggressive with it as well, forcing the defense to foul.
That's good from Wagner. Caris LeVert's checked in for Terrence Mann. Both free throws good from Wagner.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Risacher. He's defended by Wagner. Johnson for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And now that's 11 points for Johnson.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. Near the three-point line, it's Wade, and it falls over the rim and in. And now that's 35 points for Wade. Simmons passes to Okongwu. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jalen Suggs. And that one falls for Okongwu.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now, here's Suggs. Wade for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Wade's got 38 points.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Risacher in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And that's 38 points for Risacher.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Wade kicks to Banchero. For 3. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. It's stolen by Banchero. Here's Wade. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
The Hawks trail by 9. LeVert in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Banchero, a screen on Johnson. Wade. Rebound, Atlanta. Risacher's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside, here's Okongwu. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Magic leading by 7. Carter outside. Pass to Wagner. And here's Wade. LeVert defending. Wade against LeVert. Risacher with the steal. Plays it up and banks it in. Risacher's got 40 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
1:33 left in the fourth. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Franz Wagner, a rising young star. Again, having a major impact.
Here's Rizachet. He's covered by Suggs. They get it back. Pass to Rizachet. Off target with his three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Suggs in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wade. Great D that time from LeVert. And so LeVert will bring it up for Atlanta. Takes the three. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
No room for them to make a mistake here.
You got to almost play perfect from here on out.
And here's Johnson outside. Carter pulls it in.
And a calm in the storm. These fans taking in the moment.
He has made it 4 from outside and run to the most threes in a game in franchise history. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 5. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. Got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
LeVert from outside. Nice dunk in the trifecta.
You know, this is why they go to LeVert, guys, because he's shown he can come through for his teammates.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed.
Here's Rizachet. Misses the three. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Great win tonight, MP.
Pete got the job done tonight, as usual.
So many